Lucinda has been in hospital for more than a year, and Ravi has been in hospital for 8 months.
I'm just rotting away for no reason, and the life that I have is just getting shorter and shorter every day.
They both say they don't need to be there, but they can't just leave.
Lucinda's been treated as if she has no value, and she could be back here.
What is the point of my life?
It made me see a different side to NHS.
For me, if I go to a care home, that's my life over.
Lucinda Ritchie is whip smart. She was studying for a master's. She's a gamer, a bird watcher, a petrol head. She had a life, but she also needs a lot of support to be able to live it. And that costs the NHS a lot of money. In April last year, she went into hospital with pneumonia.
She had a few setbacks health-wise in there, but she recovered, and from about autumn she was ready to be discharged. We got told that they were planning to send her to a nursing home and not home, and it was the first we'd heard of it. They just turned Lucinda's wheelchair off and wheeled her in, and she was saying, I don't want to go, I don't consent to this.
Following Erica's report, Lucinda's case. The BBC first heard from Lucinda when she messaged my colleague Erica on the day she was moved to the nursing home.
She was entitled to say no, but she was taken anyway.
What did the care board say when you put it to them?
They haven't given me an answer on how it was legally justified.
Lucinda's care board now says it was the hospital's responsibility for moving her when they did, but it was the care board who organised the nursing home, which they say was for Lucinda's safety. Why did they send Lucinda to a nursing home?
My personal opinion, right or wrong, is that it must have been just about care costs. There was nothing unsafe in the package here. They wouldn't speak to us, they didn't answer solicitors' letters. They'd made a decision, and that's where they were putting Lucinda.
Within 2 days of being in the nursing home, Lucinda ended up back in hospital. 3 months later, she's still there, 90 minutes away from loved ones, sharing videos online.
This is a to torture. What is the point? What is the point of my life?
Lucinda has what's described as complex clinical needs. She had been living in her own home with 24-hour support paid for by the NHS. Her NHS care board now says it is working to get her home, but that support is still not back in place.
And how do you feel you've been treated by the care board, the ones who are making these huge decisions about your life?
It made me see a different side to NHS.
Lucinda's local NHS, Sussex and Surrey Integrated Care Board, says it's sorry to hear about ongoing care concerns and says its priority is to ensure plans are in place for Lucinda to leave hospital and to receive safe, high-quality support that meets her needs. Since the BBC published what happened to Lucinda, people have been contacting us, people who say they're stuck too, battling with their care board to get the support they say they need.
It feels like I'm being treated inhumane, quite barbaric, to be honest.
Ravi is 36. He's another graduate and worked for a charity. He went into hospital for a routine appointment to fix his ventilator settings. 8 months later, he's still there. Do you have any reason to be in hospital?
At the moment, no. They've said from the beginning I'm medically fit to go home. At the moment, I feel like I'm just rotting away for no reason. The life that I have is just getting shorter and shorter every day.
Ravi can't get back because of a dispute with his care board over the type of support he needs in order to live his life at home with his parents. Before hospital, he had 2 personal assistants supporting him around the clock. That's what he says he needs back. He says the NHS has put him under pressure to go into a care home.
I feel like they see me as the person that needs too much care and support, more that they want to give.
The BBC has seen letters to Ravi from the NHS saying if he does not accept a care home, he may be charged for his time in hospital.
For me, if I go to a care home, that's my life over. And I've been told if I self-discharge, all my care will be terminated. So literally, I've been put in a rock and a hard place.
Ravi has Duchenne muscular dystrophy, a disability which will shorten his life, so he doesn't want to be spending the time he has left in hospital.
I just feel like I'm losing parts of my life where I could be out, could be with my family, my nephews, see them grow up. I just want to have everything that I had back again. I'm just so sad to see all that go away.
And what impact is it having on you, all of this?
A lot of it is mental and physical. Physically, I've deteriorated more, I've got a bit weaker. It's harder for me to drive my wheelchair. I've become more dependent on my ventilator. If I don't get this support, I'll never fulfill the potential that I could have.
Ravi can leave the hospital grounds. He met us back at his family home to do the interview, but he had to go back after.
I'm feeling very low, very isolated mentally. It's really killing me.
Ravi's local NHS South East London Integrated Care Board says it strongly refutes any suggestion that decisions in Ravi's case have been driven by cost, and says its actions have been guided by clinical safety, governance responsibilities and the need to find a viable long-term solution that meets his assessed needs.
Integrated care boards are under real pressure to balance their budgets.
Frances Tippett worked for the NHS for many years and is an expert in personalised care. She says this kind of care sits at the heart of current NHS policy.
If we're going to get really personalised care right, it's about focusing not just on what's the matter with someone, but what matters to them. What is it that they want to achieve from life? What is it that motivates them? And how can we really make the difference for their lives so they can be as well as they possibly can be and live the life they want to?
Frances, are you concerned about the system?
Yes, very. I think we've lost in the last 4 years and are losing now the people with the skills and expertise to do this work. And I'm seeing that all over the country.
And what impact is that having on people like Ravi and Lucinda?
I think nobody wins. Certainly these people who are not able to live the life they want to live and feel they're being treated cruelly are not winning. And actually, as taxpayers, we want, don't we, the most efficient use of resources.
How important is it for you to get home and not back to a care home?
Good. Gives me my freedom, independence, live a more independent life.
We asked NHS England how many disabled people are still in hospital despite being medically fit for discharge. They didn't respond to that, but a spokesperson said it recognises that on occasion delays do occur and sometimes it doesn't meet the expectations of patients, service users and carers. Both Lucinda and Ravi have told us they feel like a line in a budget, like their lives don't matter. Clearly, there are funding pressures in the NHS, but they just want to get back home so that they can start living again.